Hey, welcome back to the channel. Subscribe to the channel, like this video, comment down below. Let me know where y'all from, who you rocking with, who you a fan of. You a fan of Young Dolph, Gucci Man, Big Scarr? Let me know down below, and let's get started, man. So Gucci Man dropping off his 1017 chains after picking them up from Big Scarr and the whole fam. He asked for him back, so he basically was like telling them that they got to give him back because of the fact that the one girl that came out and she was talking about that 20,000 wasn't enough and she was being ungrateful and this and that and stuff. So y'all got to realize that when anybody gives you $20,000 and they didn't really have to, and all they could have did was just send their thoughts and prayers and condolences like everybody else. But when they actually send you $20,000 smackaroonies like that, that means they did more than what a lot of people would have ever did and would even expect. And so that alone should be like a message of the how, you should just be thankful of that and this and that. And so the thing is that not a lot of people could get 20,000 sent to them like that. And so the fact that Gucci even sent the 20 and, probably all the other times that he might have helped out, or maybe he didn't, but it's like people expect handouts. People want, when they get help a couple times or this or that, they sit there and they expect things to be where, oh, you got to keep giving them more. You got to keep giving them something different or something more. So it's like it's never going to be enough. Nothing's going to ever be enough to a lot of people to where they become greedy and stuff. And they don't want to have, they're not grateful for what they already got, basically. And so that's what's going on here, because you got to realize that that's why Gucci Man even wants his chains back, is over the principle that, okay, well, look, I sent y'all 10,000 and another 10,000, that's 20K right there. And then he's like, oh, he's hearing word back from people not being great. That's why the dad came out and was like, you know what, we have to say thank you and this and that, because nobody even said thank you. It's bad that the first person that comes out of Big Scar's side to talk to Gucci Man is somebody who's complaining about 20,000 not being enough. He could have gave zero. And at the end of the day, it's like everybody is taking the L at that point. And so it's no point in complaining about $20,000 when he could have gave zero. And then so that's why he's asking for the chains back, because technically that's only if he's still working with him. And so if he's not working with him, then that goes back to Gucci Man, allegedly. And so that's why he's like, you know what, enough's enough. He ain't going to go back and forth with nobody else. The girl spoke out. The dad spoke out. He's rocking with the dad because of the fact that he actually said thank you, and he's trying to set everybody straight from Big Scar's side to let them know Gucci Man shouldn't have even gave 20K. He didn't have to. And so, but the fact that he did, y'all got to sit there and be thankful and not say anything else. Like, if you don't got nothing nice to say, you might as well not say it at all, type of stuff is what he's trying to tell the kids and all that, and Scar's cousins and sisters and all of that, everybody who's speaking out and all that. And so the fact of the matter is that if he paid for the funeral and everything like that, then it's like, okay, look, that's a big burden taken off your back. So that way y'all don't have to go and bust your back, break your back working 9 to 5 just to come up with the funeral expenses like most people have to do anyways. And so at the end of the day, helping out with that 20K will go a long way. And then the fact that it's just crazy how nowadays in this generation, like somebody else, Gucci Man, a famous person, a celebrity, a millionaire, gives like somebody $20,000. Ain't that what everybody always asking for? People always talking about, oh, millionaires should be giving this money and giving out money to charity and do this and do that. Like, they don't need all of that, right? Why are they hoarding all the money to themselves, type of stuff? But then somebody actually tries to help out and give 20K into the community, right? And give 20K to the family, and he coming from the millionaires, right? And then no, it's still a problem. And so it's like with people nowadays, you could try to be as nice as you can. You could try to help out so many times, but it's like they always want more. They always expect more. It's never going to be enough if you're not sticking, like if you're not giving another scheduled handout or something to benefit the people. Like, everybody's always thinking that they entitled to always be receiving benefits and that they entitled to always getting 20,000 every day, type of stuff. And so it's like, why would you expect that if somebody helped you so many times? Then it's like, why are you all of a sudden just negating all of the stuff, the times that they done helped in the past, and then now when they then already helped you, boom, 20K, then you like, oh no, we need more, we need 200K, we need 2 million or whatever. So even if he came and gave $1 million to them, somebody would still be like, oh no, we needed 5 million. You know, it's never going to be enough to a lot of people. And so it's like they always seem like they should be getting more, like it's up for negotiation. Donations are not up for negotiation. You see what I'm saying? So comment down below if you're rocking with that. Like this video if you're rocking with that. But yeah, so if somebody feel like they just want to help out and give to the family like Gucci Mane did, there should be nothing wrong with him giving just the 10,000 or 15 or 20,000. The fact that he even went to that length just goes to show that he's trying to be there to support and make sure that they don't have to pay anything out of their pocket, right? He probably already knows exactly how much the stuff costs. That's why he paid it directly to the people. That way it's like, okay, it's with Scar's family and everybody like that. It's not like any of the bill. Maybe if Big Scarr was paying like some sort of bill like for the family, and it was like critical that he had to be still around or else that bill wouldn't get paid. Now that's one thing. But if Gucci Mane, whether he knew or didn't know about that, that's really like, you know, that's up to them, between them. But like, let's say, for example, he did what he could, and it's not no obligation for him to actually continue to be paying like Big Scar's salary to the family. Like they're thinking that, oh, like because the one like Gucci's responsible for paying out millions and millions of dollars to the family and everything like that. But I mean, a lot of people is thinking, you know, they got their own way of thinking. Maybe the girl who came out and spoke up heard some other things, right? She could have heard a whole different story or a different reasoning to make her say what she said. And so that's the thing, is that a lot of people be having their own mixed feelings, their own experiences coming into it. She's closer to the situation, so maybe it could have been something already been going on between Gucci and the family. Like I had told y'all in my past videos on Gucci, you could go and binge watch all of my videos, and you will go and see about how I was telling y'all that it could have already been some type of friction between Gucci and the family. And that's why it's causing all the hard-headed back and forth conversation where the girl go on live and talking about the 20K wasn't enough and this and that, and like her own take on what allegedly she thinks that he needs to do or don't do, right? And then Gucci and his wife coming out talking about, we're going to show you pictures of the receipts of us actually paying $20,000 for y'all, for this whole thing, for the whole situation to be, you know, boom, taken care of, right? So they're both coming out and putting receipts and saying what they want to say and sticking to their side of the story and everything like that. And so it's like, this might not have happened just out of blue overnight. Like this could have been building from an ongoing already situation between the family and Gucci, into where now it's just blown out of proportion because it came to a boiling point when they steaming out of their heads about the situation on what happened to Big Scarr, and how it's like, it's really nobody. It's like there's nobody that they could really like point the finger to and blame and say like, you did this to Big Scarr or something like that. And so that's why it's a lot of pent up frustration coming from their side, to where it's like, oh, they just looking for anybody to say anything to or anyone to attack. A lot of people be emotional in times like this, man, and they have to grind like this to get it out the mud and basically try to come up with some sort of way to fill the void of what Big Scarr meant to them. And so that's why you see all the reactions, all the back and forth, all the things, and they having to blame me, point fingers and go back and forth and blame each other in this stuff, because there's nobody to be held accountable in the way that Big Scarr went. It's like it's not like it was somebody that ran off and that they're the ones who did it. And so that's another thing, is that it's a lot more factors to play into this, but it could have already been an ongoing friction between Gucci and the people who's bickering back and forth with him. And so basically it's going to be more details. So subscribe to the channel, like this video, comment down below, and I'm going to catch you on the next one.